getting a bite at the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that's kicked up to a whole new level. The name is unassuming, but the food is over-the-top great. The Cocky Rooster Cafe specializes in American South comfort food, like pancakes, eggs, meatloaf, fried chicken, pot roast, and pasta, as well as sandwiches, melts, salads, and Latin rice bowls. Chef Perry Lee and his wife Lynette opened the Cocky Rooster in September of 2012 and started out with a breakfast and lunch menu. The cafe now has dinner service on Friday and Saturdays, and those diners, as well as the breakfast and lunch crowds, keep the rooster hopping. What'd you guys order?
Ham and cheese omelet.
Bacon and cheese omelet.
Bacon and cheese omelet.
So is this your first time here?
No, come here quite often.
It's my first time here, but it's,
So what do you think?
I think this place looks pretty cool.
Spanish omelet, eggs. Very good, very tasty. This is my first time coming here from Jacksonville, Florida, and I just so love the food.
What'd you order, sir?
I ordered pancakes, egg scrambled with cheese, bacon. Very good.
Got some grits, scrambled eggs, toast. Everything is good. Been here many times. I brought my family here. Enjoyed breakfast for this morning. Yeah.
The food here at Cocky Rooster is extreme comfort foods.
Okay.
I like to
Yeah.
define it as that. It's being here in Deltona, we have a strong Latin population and American population.
Yeah.
And I kind of fused between American country food with Latin foods together. And also some of my training as a classical chef, how to bring flavors out of food. That can be from fresh produce to just different types of egg cooking to meatloaf, which is one of our specialties here, that actually explore flavors. It's not going to be just slop on the plate, here's the gravy type of meatloaf. It's got, layers and textures of flavors and crispness to it. All these different things is to have unique breakfast dishes here, where you can have your French toast, you can have your pancakes and basic breakfast of eggs and sausage and bacon, but you'll find unique dishes here that's not in any restaurant around anywhere. I think they're, because I have fun playing with it, and it's like, that's our special.
And those specialties earned the Cocky Rooster a spot on the list of My Coast Magazine's Best Bites favorite restaurants. And see that dish that Perry's holding? You'll see how it's fixed on today's program. An item straight off the Cocky Rooster's special menu. It's what you get when you combine sunny side up eggs and eggplant. Sunny eggplant. There's also a double stack of pancakes that are a sure bet to be a first for almost anyone. And Cocky Rooster's version of Huevos Rancheros. It's all about the prep, getting the dressings for the dish ready before the eggs hit the griddle. Chef Perry starts off by preparing the Pico Salsa. And this is what's in it. 2 pounds of diced tomatoes, 2 cups of diced onions, 1 bunch or 2 handfuls of cilantro, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon each of salt and black pepper. You can adjust that amount to your taste. 1 tablespoon of jalapeno Tabasco sauce. Yeah, this does make a lot of salsa. And you'll see how it serves as a base for more of this take on the Southwest's favorite breakfast.
Then we have the tomatoes, the onions, the cilantro in there. And we added the lime juice.
Okay, now how much lime juice is that?
This is about 2 tablespoons of lime juice.
Okay.
1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Okay.
And about a teaspoon of salt and pepper to taste.
Okay.
And mix it all in there. Combine it together. And a little bit of Tabasco jalapeno pepper sauce.
Okay.
And
So
you're
that
probably adding about a tablespoon of it in here.
okay, and that's not the regular red Tabasco, but that's a jalapeno.
It's a green jalapeno.
Okay. Now, the amount that you're making here, that's enough for like 3 or 4 servings or more? And then
The amount I'm making here is enough for about 6 or 7 servings on here.
And this will keep for a pretty good time once you put it in the fridge, if you don't use it all at once?
If you don't use it at once, I mean, you can use this for your chips and salsa together to eat it, but it'll last you for about a week shelf life.
Okay.
In the refrigerator.
Looks good. Look, has a nice color to it also.
Nice color, nice thing. After you do it, I always like to taste it a little bit to see if I need to add a little bit of. Perfect.
I'm a notorious taster, especially when I cook.
See the fresh lime juice in there, get a nice sour, the fresh cilantro.
Yeah.
And the olive oil, it kind of like helps to coat the palate on there. So it's a lean.
Oh wow, they're like a lot of nice layers.
That's one thing I like when I cook. It always has a beginning flavor, middle, and ending flavors.
Next comes the black bean salsa. 2 pounds of corn, 2 pounds of black beans, 2 cups or 1 pound of the Pico Salsa, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of coriander, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste, and make note of this, the jalapeno Tabasco to taste.
I will add in cumin.
Love cumin.
Coriander.
Okay.
And olive oil.
Okay. Ooh, that smells good already. I've always heard that with certain types of like salsa, like chili, that it always tastes better the next day if you let it sit. How does that operate?
The beans, the starches inside it will absorb all that flavor in. And besides this inside the Huevos Rancheros, it's excellent inside a wrap. It's excellent inside, put it on top of the salad, throw some grilled chicken or fish on top. All goes well together. So this is a multi-purpose type of salsa that put into our components, different salads and wraps that we do here in the restaurant.
The avocado salsa is next. 4 ripe avocados, 2 cups of the Pico Salsa, jalapeno Tabasco again to taste, salt and black pepper to taste, 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of lime juice. Split and remove the seed and use a large spoon to scoop out the avocado. And I can see the way that you're cutting it, it's like you're running the avocado through the knife.
And then we just like that on the seed, pop the seed out. A little bit of the green Tabasco sauce. And a little bit of salt and pepper into it.
Very simple and very elegant looking too.
This is the Cilantro Aoli that I'm making here.
Okay.
This is almost like the secret sauce of the Cocky Rooster Cafe, which is the #1 sauce that everyone requests for here.
Okay.
They like it on everything.
Okay. When something is that popular, you gotta make a lot. 1 gallon of mayonnaise, 2 pounds of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 ounces of lemon juice and 2 ounces of lime juice, 2 bunches of cilantro, and you're gonna need a big blender. And in goes the cilantro. And this immersion blender, it chops it all up, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to pre-cut it or anything else?
No. And that's it.
Okay. That's like a dip.
Yes.
That is excellent. See, that's like, I'd eat that with a spoon just by itself. With these Huevos Rancheros, it's all about the layers of flavor. And this one is a chili salsa that also brings a bit of a hot kick to the dish. To create this salsa, 2 pounds of your favorite commercial brand salsa, 4 ounces of store-bought salsa verde, grocery stores have it in the Hispanic food section, and a 1/4 bunch of the cilantro. Run these ingredients in a processor for 10 to 15 seconds.
Just to chop up the cilantro and bring all the salsa.
All the ingredients? Yeah, okay.
To a nice flavor.
Okay. See, it has a nice texture to it.
Yeah.
Now that everything's ready, time to hit the kitchen, and you'll need 2 flour tortillas, 4 ounces of shredded cheddar jack cheese blend, and 2 eggs. Start with oil or butter on a griddle or large pan.
2 flour tortillas, bring them down. Cheddar jack cheese blend. Roughly about 4 ounces.
Okay.
2 ounces on each flour tortilla. Spread them out. Let it slowly cook. Get the cheese nicely melted on there. At the same time, a little bit more butter down. 2 eggs.
When the cheese is melted on the tortillas, remove it to a plate. Add 4 ounces of the black bean salsa in layers. If you like to cook your eggs sunny side up, low to medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes. But really, any style will do. Your version is a little lighter than traditional Huevos Rancheros, which is a Tex-Mex, and it can be kind of heavy.
Yes, because they traditionally will use refried beans on the as a layer instead of what we use here as the black bean and corn salsa.
Okay. Plate the eggs.
Put it on there.
Add the chili salsa around the eggs.
That we made.
Okay.
Kind of like put it on there.
The avocado salsa goes on top.
We call it modern art.
A generous dressing of the Cilantro Aoli and some fresh cilantro too.
And finish, garnish it off with a nice sprig of cilantro on top. Okay, here we
Wonderful.
Here we go. Huevos Rancheros. Dig right in.
Oh my God, this looks wonderful. Let's steal a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I'm gonna be messy. Oh, that is so good. If you missed these ingredients and how to fix the dish, don't break a sweat. You can see this recipe and the others at the end of our program. As popular as Cocky Rooster is for its chef-inspired breakfast dishes, it's what's in the pastry case that has just as many happy and hungry fans.
You guys are getting some pastries to go?
We are.
Have you had the pastries here before?
We have.
And is there one that is like a favorite?
You know, I don't know if there's a favorite. I like the. I think this is Napoleon right here, but no, I don't. They're all good.
Pastry chef Alberto de Jesus has been creating these sugary delicacies from scratch at the Cocky Rooster since it opened. And he honed his talents with cakes, cookies, pies, and cream puffs in Puerto Rico for more than 20 years. Watching his talent in decorating a cake, it's more than a smooth coat of icing. It's like seeing a seasoned conductor bring individual instruments together to create a symphony orchestra.
Carrot cake.
And speaking of cakes, Chef Perry now starts the next act in our breakfast show. His creation with pancakes, or in this case, flapjacks. The foundation for the Cocky Rooster's loaded jack. And it all starts with fresh made batter. You'll need all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, whole milk, 1 whole egg, and melted butter.
Sip the flour, salt,
Okay.
sugar, and baking powder.
Okay.
Mix those components together. And dry form.
All the dry stuff first. Okay.
Once that's well incorporated, add your wet ingredients,
Okay.
an egg.
It's a whole egg, not
It's
an
a
egg
whole
white.
egg.
Okay.
Add that in, your milk.
Now, what kind of consistency do you look for when you make a pancake batter?
Actually, it's okay to be a little bit wet and to be, you want also a little bit lumpy.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be fully dissolved because once it heats up, the steam itself will finish off all the lumpiness that's inside.
Okay, now how much butter, and this is melted butter.
This is melted butter.
Okay, how much butter did you put
3
in?
tablespoons I put in.
Okay, and how much milk went in?
Milk is 2 1/4 cup.
Okay, and how much flour did you put in?
Flour is 2 1/4 cup.
Okay, and so how many pancakes would this typically make?
This will make 6 pancakes.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying, how it's kind of runny, but it still looks like it has like a couple little lumps in it.
Yes.
Now, does this need to sit?
Just sit for a little bit, and then that's it. Get some hash browns cooking.
Start with a hot pan or griddle and add 4 ounces of hash browns, seasoned the way you like. 2 ounces of batter for each flapjack, and 2 eggs, 1 for each flapjack that goes in the flapjack. Sprinkle 1 ounce of chopped bacon on the eggs, and 1 ounce of chopped green onions too. Divide the hash browns and spread them out. When the flapjacks are ready to flip, they go on the hash browns. Then let the flapjacks and hash browns cook together for about 2 minutes. And if you're wondering, this is a Cocky Rooster original kitchen creation.
Well, I like to twist it up a little bit and add my potatoes and bacon and green onions. But I like to eat it. So I came up with it, served it to some firemen outside in the dining room, and they just
Went crazy?
Went crazy on it.
That looks like it has such a good combination of sweet and savory.
Yes.
When you have those two flavors and they work together.
Yes. You have your traditional breakfast items here, and then you always get my twisted take on different new breakfast items.
And when the loaded jack is ready to eat, both go on the plate. Add your butter and syrup too. Only one thing left to do now.
Take a little bit of butter and make sure it has syrup on there, and make sure you eat it with an egg.
Get the egg?
Yep.
Okay, there's the egg right there. Okay, we're gonna wear it. Oh my goodness. The onion and the syrup go together.
Yes.
Oh, I never thought the green onions and the syrup would taste good together, but they do. Wow, that is excellent. No wonder the firemen like this. Great bites save the highlight dish for last. Cocky Rooster's version of an old Southern favorite, biscuits and gravy.
I may be prepping up eggplants for fried eggplant one day. Then I said, I'm hungry. What can I throw on this eggplant to make it taste better? Then I said, okay, sausage gravy. If I throw sausage gravy on top of this, almost like a biscuits and gravy, okay, then throw that on there. I'm going to throw some fried eggs on top. And green onions would really make that taste really awesome. Then it became my sunny eggplant dish, I call it. There's no one. I don't think anybody around has such a dish, and I just came up with it.
Yeah.
And then it's been a hit recipe here. I almost can't take it off the special list because people get mad at me when it's not on special.
First, fix the sausage gravy, a 12-ounce package of your favorite breakfast sausage. Crumble and brown it in a frying pan. Remove the sausage from the pan and reserve about 2 tablespoons of the oil. Add butter and flour, and slowly cook all this together to create a light roux. Add in milk and stir as the sauce thickens. Then add salt and pepper to taste. Peel and cut an eggplant into 1/4-inch thick slices, then dip them into flour, egg wash, and seasoned breadcrumbs. Refrigerate for at least 30 minutes to let the breading set up. Then, in either a deep fryer or a frying pan, place the eggplant slices in the hot oil. It should be about 350 degrees, and cook the slices for about 2 minutes, turning them over at about a minute. Now while the eggplant is frying, get your 2 eggs and crack them over low to medium heat. You told me about a student who you mentored and how he wanted to get into culinary school but he couldn't, and he wound up going into the service. And where did he wind up?
He ended up being a chef at the White House.
That's pretty good.
But again, it's like you got the will, you train them hard, and I made them, 50 pounds of carrots, you have 15 minutes to peel it off. You have to peel 50 pounds of potatoes in 15 minutes. Dice a case of zucchini in 12 minutes.
Wow.
Time span, they have to do all this. So he was running circles around everybody even when he was in the Navy at that time.
Man, and to say that you're a chef at the White House is that.
Got carte blanche anywhere else.
Yeah, that's some major league chops, you know. When the eggplant is cooked to a golden brown, remove from the oil and plate the slices. Pour the sausage gravy over the eggplant and slide the over easy eggs on top. Garnish with chopped green onions and the Cocky Rooster signature dish, sunny eggplant.
Break the egg. This is one of those things the part I don't like to serve this any other ways because this egg yolk just makes part of the sauce for the whole dish to come together.
Okay.
Be careful of it being hot.
Yeah. It's probably going to be just a little warm. That's good. Whether you're hungry for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Cocky Rooster Cafe is a stop for meals that you won't find anywhere else. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to Deltona TV for more good eating with great bites. Oops.